The year 2020 painted a stark picture of population distribution in New York State, revealing a significant imbalance between its regions. The New York City metropolitan area, a bustling hub of activity, boasted a population exceeding 20 million, making it one of the most densely populated urban areas in the world. In stark contrast, the rest of the state, often referred to as Upstate New York, lagged significantly behind with a mere 8 million residents, spread across vast rural landscapes and small towns. This disparity in population density highlights a fundamental divide within the state, one that affects everything from economic opportunities to political representation. It is a tale of two New Yorks, each with its own distinct character, opportunities, and challenges. The urban sprawl of New York City contrasts sharply with the tranquil, open spaces of upstate New York. The numbers tell a clear story, one of concentration and disparity. The vast majority of New York's residents are concentrated in the southern portion of the state, drawn to the economic powerhouse that is New York City, with its myriad of job opportunities and vibrant cultural scene. This concentration of population has significant implications for the state's political, economic, and social landscape, often leading to a focus on urban issues at the expense of rural concerns. It creates a situation where the needs and priorities of one region can overshadow those of the other, leading to a sense of neglect and frustration among upstate residents. This disparity in population is not a recent phenomenon. It is deeply rooted in the state's history, shaped by decades of economic development and migration patterns. It is the result of historical trends and economic forces that have shaped the two regions over decades, creating a complex and enduring divide. Understanding these underlying factors is crucial for comprehending the challenges faced by upstate New York and for exploring potential solutions that can bridge this divide and foster a more balanced development across the state. Upstate New York has a rich and storied past, filled with moments of great innovation and industrial might. In the 19th and early 20th centuries, it was a powerhouse of industrial production, driving the economy forward with its robust manufacturing sector. Cities like Buffalo, Rochester, and Syracuse thrived on manufacturing, particularly in sectors like steel, automobiles, and textiles. These cities were bustling hubs of activity and innovation. The Erie Canal, a marvel of engineering, connected the region to the Great Lakes and fueled economic growth, making transportation of goods more efficient and opening new markets. However, the latter half of the 20th century brought about significant changes, altering the industrial landscape dramatically. Globalization led to increased competition from overseas manufacturers who could produce goods at a lower cost. Many upstate industries struggled to adapt to this new economic reality, finding it difficult to compete on a global scale. Factories began to close and jobs were lost, leading to widespread economic hardship in the region. The once thriving industrial centers of upstate New York began a period of decline, with many areas struggling to recover. This decline was exacerbated by other factors such as the rise of automation and the shift towards a service-based economy, which further reduced the demand for traditional manufacturing jobs. The skills and infrastructure that had been the backbone of Upstate's economy were no longer in high demand, leaving many workers without viable employment options. This economic transformation left many communities struggling to find their footing in a rapidly changing world, as they sought new ways to rebuild and adapt to the modern economy. The economic decline of upstate New York has had a profound impact on the region's job market. Once a thriving hub of industry and innovation, the area has seen a dramatic downturn over the past few decades. As traditional industries contracted, so too did opportunities for employment. Factories that once buzzed with activity now stand silent, a stark reminder of the region's lost prosperity. Many young people, faced with limited prospects in their hometowns, opted to leave upstate in search of better opportunities elsewhere. This migration has left a noticeable void in the community fabric. This exodus of talent further exacerbated the economic challenges facing upstate. With fewer people to support local businesses, many shops and services have been forced to close their doors. It created a vicious cycle where a shrinking population base led to a decline in demand for goods and services, which in turn made it more difficult for businesses to thrive. The once bustling town centers now echo with emptiness. This economic reality has left many upstate communities grappling with high unemployment rates, poverty, and a sense of stagnation. The struggle to find sustainable employment has become a daily challenge for many residents. The lack of job growth in upstate is a complex issue with no easy solutions. It requires a deep understanding of the unique challenges faced by these communities. It is a reflection of broader economic trends that are affecting many parts of the United States, particularly those regions that were once heavily reliant on manufacturing. The shift towards a service-based economy has left these areas struggling to adapt. Addressing this challenge requires a multifaceted approach that includes investments in education, infrastructure, and innovation. Only through a concerted effort can upstate New York hope to revitalize its economy and provide a brighter future for its residents.